What is going on, guys? I am Septimus here, George, the coach of the San Francisco Arcaniners, here to bring me week number 5 of the Screw My Draft League, where our drafts are all screwed up, and the players are awesome. So today we have the honor of playing the Borussia Donphans, or Mr. El Scissor, who is actually 1-0 against us. We have played him only one time in the league format, and have actually lost against him in the GBA. So this is my payback right here. This is my payback, but anyway, let me get into the team that I built. His team is Mega Beedrill, a Delphox, Steelix, Motham, Volcarona, the Celebi, Wigglytuff, Pinsir, Rotom Cut, and Yan Mega. Now, he has a huge fire weakness, huge rocks weakness, and yep, pretty much that's what I've noticed. He doesn't take flying types too well anyway as well, except he does have the Volcarona. He does have the Steelix. So the team I decided to bring is Farfetch'd. Gotta bring Farfetch'd. I'm going to bring this thing every single week, and I'm going to run a set, and I'm going to try to kill things with it. So I'm running a Sticky Web team. I should have had Picasso first, actually. I'm going to be running a Sticky Web team with the Stealth Rocks, the Dark Void, the Sticky Web, and the Spikes. I actually have no EVs on this thing. Let's just go Fast Bulky Support. Nice and wonderful. Put something to sleep. I go for Sticky Web. I go for my Rocks. Go for Spikes if I can. That is that set. Then Sergeant Quack can come in on... The only thing, I'm going to turn this down a bit, the only thing that can defog against me is the Motham, I believe. I think it gets defog. And I go into my Farfetch'd, I get the Defiant boost, and then I proceed to destroy lives with Brave Bird and the Heat Wave on the Steelix, of course. Then I try to get crits with my stick right here. Crit ratio raised by 2. I have the Slash because it's an increased critical hit ratio as well. After that, I go Horny right here. I have the Rock Polish set with the Rock Head, the Double Edge, the Rock Blast, and Earthquake. The only thing that resists the Double Edge is the Steelix, and I have Earthquake for that, and then Rock Blast is for everything else to break a potential Sash, so he can't just go for Substitute against me, etc., etc. As I actually need to plug in my computer, so I'm going to grab my charger right now, so it doesn't come up that I went away from my mic for a second, so it doesn't come up that I am on low battery, as that will probably help it a little bit. So I have this set. It's a sweeper set. Next up, I have especially defensive in the Akaberry on my Vespiquen. This thing is, I've never thought I'd bring Vespiquen, but here we are, guys. Here we are with it. So the Power Gem, because he does not appreciate the rock type moves. I have the Akaberry to take any fire type hit. A huge special defense stat, and I have the Tailwind as well, so if he is the +1 on the Volcarona, I can go for Tailwind. Not gonna outspeed him, but I'll be able to get off a Power Gem and then go into something else that can outspeed him, because he will be affected by the Sticky Web. Then I have the Bug Buzz to hit everything else for good damage. He has some grass types on his team, so that's for that. Next up, Roly Poly, the AV Donphan with the Rapid Spin. I need Rapid Spin here. He might get up his Rocks, and I have two things with a quad weakness to Rocks, and I do not want to run Defog. So I have the Rapid Spin, I have the Rock Slide, because he has a few times 4 weaknesses to Rock. I've got the Earthquake for Stab, and to hit the Steelix. And then the last move was a toss-up for me. I kind of wanted to run the Poison Jab to hit the Rotom. And then I was thinking, you know what? I need Ice Shard, because he has a Pinsir that can set up. He has Yan Mega that can sweep me. He has the Rotom as I open up the completely wrong thing. I was pulling up his team. He has the Celebi that can outspeed me. The Mega Beedrill I can get priority off of. The Motham is super effective. The Rotom is super effective. The Yan Mega is super effective. So all around, Ice Shard's the better move. And then this is the Pokemon that's going to be sweeping him, basically. Got the Charty Berry, the Flamethrower, the Ancient Power, the Roost, and the Toxic. Now, sort of want to go the Flame Charge over Toxic. Not positive. Actually, yeah, I am going to go Flame Charge over Toxic. Decided that right now. The Ancient Power is mainly for the Delphox, and I might get a random boost in there. The Flame Charge so I can take things out and then proceed to sweep the team if the Sticky Web isn't enough. The Flamethrower is for Stab, and yep, so that's going to be the team, guys. Lars has been waiting very patiently for me, so let's just get right on into the battle. Not that one. This one. Challenge. And yes, Moltres' hidden ability is now allowed in game, which is wonderful, as my computer is still not plugged in. What the hell is going on here? This thing, yep, Yep. I have like a two-piece charger type thing, so the main cord has to be plugged into the outlet, and then the box needs to be plugged into the main cord. That's in. Gonna give him a little face. Lego. Okay. Good luck, have fun. So he brought pretty much the team I thought he would bring. I don't see... Let me quickly check again. I don't see the Rotom, which is a huge relief off my back. So I'm really glad I brought the Ice Shard then. I don't see the Mothim either, so there is no Defog on this man's team. And Picasso will be my lead here, I think. I do have Protect over the shield, which is probably not a good idea, but let's see what we want to lead off with. He definitely has a way of stopping my Smeargle. Definitely has a way to stop my Smeargle. So Slash Learn, Beedrill, Taunt. Slash Learn, Beedrill. See, I'm not even typing today. Come on. Beedrill, Taunt. Or don't come up. That's great too. So I'm thinking Picasso is my lead. As, oh my god, it doesn't even recognize Beedrill. Come on. Can't learn Taunt. So Slash Learn, Celebi, Taunt. I'm not even doing it right. This is what happens when you type a 8-page paper before this. So you can't type anymore. Can't learn Taunt. Nothing can learn Taunt. So Picasso's my lead. As it is the Celebi. I am just gonna go... I don't have Protect, actually. Why do I think I have Protect? I'm just gonna go for Dark Void. What a savage. Savage! I forgot about Magic Coat. Okay, I'm gonna make a hard switch here, and I'm just going to... I'm gonna go into Farfetch'd. He's probably gonna set up a Stealth Rocks right now, which is fine with me. That is fine. Gonna take a decent amount of damage there, and now... we Brave Bird something. So Sergeant Quack gonna get a Brave Bird off early on. Probably a physically defensive Wigglytuff because he doesn't have a resistance to this thing either way. So we actually don't get up our Sticky Web right now, which means I'm gonna have to stall out some turns here against the Wigglytuff on my Smeargle, which is fine. It's not a problem. I'm glad I went for Dark Void instead of going for my Rocks, because if I got Rocks up on myself, that'd be very bad. But Magic Coat, I completely forgot about Magic Coat. I was here trying to get Taunt up, and Magic Coat's the move I have to be afraid of, actually. So we'll see exactly. Goes for Hidden Power. That is going to kill us. Fuck! Physically defensive. Oh my god, we are already getting smashed. That was HP Rock for sure. That was definitely physically defensive, right? I'm assuming as much. I am going to assume as much. I'm going to go with Moltres right here. I know my Moltres can most likely outspeed this thing just because of how well it took them. I'm just going to fire for Flamethrower. Going to go into Wigglytuff. So, already not looking too good for us. But we are still in this game, of course. Wigglytuff is a problem. I'm going to Rhydon. Just go for Earthquakes against him, actually, or for the Rock Blast. Alternatively, I can go into Picasso. He might go for his Rocks right here, though, actually. Or a Wish. I could see him going for a Wish right here, which could be troublesome. Vespiquen is an alternative play there just to get up. I'm going to Picasso. I'm going to go into Horny. I don't think he has the Water Pulse. That'd be really weird. He decides to go for that Wish, which is fine with me. I'm just going to fire off a Rock Blast. If he wants to go into Celebi, there is a chance that I'm going to be able to take him out with that. Do have the Rock Blast, not the Stone Edge, because who wants to miss the Stone Edge? And Rock Blast is more accurate, although not too much more accurate. It is more accurate, and I do have more faith in that. So we're going to get off a few hits with this. If we got 5, we actually could have killed him there. As now I'm just going to fire off an Earthquake, I think. Judging by that damage, I should be able to do about... Ooh, get the big crit. So we're going to take out the Powerpuff Girl right there. I was thinking I could do over 50% with Earthquake, and judging by the damage there, I definitely could have. And now Unfortunately, I have no switch into this thing anymore. So I have to go into Smeargle as like a fodder type thing, which really sucks, but it is okay. I'm just going to go for Giga Drain. Going to get a crit on us, which is fine. I'm going to use this opportunity just to go for my Spikes. He goes for Giga Drain again, takes us out. Fine with me. He does not have a switch in anymore to KFC, which is great. So what I can do is go for Flamethrower or just Roost up against him. I think I'll go for a Roost actually right here. Judging by how he needs the Celebi, it's a very important Pokemon to him. As he's going to go into Delphox right now as I get off the Roost, which is nice. Going to fire off an Ancient Power now. Probably has HP Rock or HP Ice. Actually has the HP Rock. We're going to activate our Charty Berry. Go for Ancient Power. Do we get the boost? We do not get the boost. Needed that boost. Anyways, right now, so that reveals that he probably has Grass Knot, and this thing definitely can learn Grass Knot. So this is looking awful for us right now. Very, very awful for us. So he's going to fire off another HP Rock. I feel like this thing is choiced in some way, but we're not going to know for sure for a little bit at least. I feel like now I just want to go for a Rapid Spin. I know he probably has the Grass Knot, but I can't keep these rocks up on my side of the field. They are really terrorizing my team. And if I get off a Tailwind, I believe I can sweep with the Rhydon, as well as the fact that this thing is pretty weak. I can probably sweep with Moltres if I get it in again on another Ancient Power. Probably Assault Vest, actually, judging by the damage it did. But if I am Assault Vest as well, so I have a pretty high special defense stat. I am a heavy Pokemon, however, I think he's just gonna... I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's going to do. I can play more aggressively. Alternatively, I can play more aggressive and just go for an Earthquake right here. But then he just goes out. So I think Rapid Spin is my better play. Rapid Spin away the hazards. But then what do I go into against this thing? I would have to go... Yeah, I need to Earthquake, I think. This thing's too big of a threat. Or spin. I'm going to spin. Yep. So that was a good play on my part to spin there instead. Always nice, always nice. But now, I'm just going to go out into Queen Bee. Queen Bee, I feel like, can handle this thing pretty nicely. I don't think he's going to have HP Rock on this one. I feel like it's HP Ice. It would make more sense against the Gliscor I could have potentially had, but we are not looking too pretty right now, as he's going to go out into Vespiquen, or I'm going to go out into Vespiquen. He's going to go out into Delphox here, as... Could go for Tailwind now. Could also fire off a Power Gem alternatively. This thing is definitely AV by how he's taking his hits, so... 179, so if I go for a Tailwind right here, you can definitely go into Horny and just do a lot of work with Double Edge for a little bit. We are especially defensive, so he's going to fire off a Fire Blast right here, most likely. How do I want to deal with this thing? This thing's a huge threat. I think Tailwind is my best play. I think it is. I need damage off on this, though. So Power Gem would do not even as much as my Ancient Power. It would do probably like 25% to this thing. So Tailwind is what I'm going to go for. He's going to go for the Fire Blast. Going to eat my Aqua Berry. Not... Okay, he got the burn. Not like it mattered too much, but that is fine with me. As I can use this as a switch-in later or a Death Fodder. So what I'm going to do is switch into Rhydon right now. He knows I could potentially have the Power Gem, so I don't know what he's going to do. But I want to keep my Vespiquen in case I need to set up one later. Or I can just switch into the Celebi and fire off a Bug Buzz against it. As well as I do have the Power Gem to hit the Volcarona and the Yanmega in case he wants to Air Slash. As well, it can act as a Death Fodder later on against the Delphox. So, not looking too good, though. Not looking too good for us, I do have to say that. Definitely did not expect the Magic Coat. That really threw me for a loop right there. I completely forgot I got Magic Coat. That's what I get for prepping for like 10 minutes before this battle. School comes first, guys. School comes first in this, especially in the SMD, where it's not too serious of a league. I don't take the building as seriously. I go for more fun than I do for building. As he actually stays and gonna go for the Fire Blast, which is nice for me. He's gonna get the burn. He does not get the burn this time, which is great. I'm gonna go for a Rock Blast right here. He's gonna go in a Celebi, and this does 8%. Jesus Christ, that's so bulky. As we hit 5 times, which is nice, but that thing is incredibly bulky. Now he could be afraid of the Mega Horn right here. As I should have brought the Mega Horn. I really should have brought it over Double Edge, but I did not think I would need to. And the Giga Drain is going to be doing a lot, so I'm thinking I go into Moltres right here. On the Giga Drain, which is what exactly happens, which is great. As right now, I am just going to fire off another Ancient Power, I think. As he actually predicts that. Goes for Giga Drain again. Interesting play on El Scissor's part. But I am going to go for the boost. I am going to continuously go for the boost right here. Fire off, get a crit. Do we get the boost? And we get the boost. There we fucking go. Here we go, KFC. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Go for that roost right there. Let's see if we can do this. Come on, Moltres. KFC coming up clutch. The boost. The boost. The boost. That's why I was going for it. Sometimes you just gotta pray. You just gotta go for it sometimes, guys. So we're definitely in a very good position now with a +1 Moltres on the field. Of course, we are not max speed. Not like we could outspeed a +1 Yanmega really anyway. However, see how much this HP Rock does. Not doing anything to us anymore. Thank you. I'm going to roost up one more time so I can get the maximum amount of recovery possible. Puts us at 73%, and we're going to go for the boost one more time because we can. We do not get it that time. It's fine. We are at 73%. And he's now looking very scared of this. This Moltres after a boost completely sweeps his team. The question is, will he have the Ancient Power on Yanmega? Judging by how he just goes directly into this thing, I'm thinking he does. Now, I need to calc this. I really need to calc this because this is getting close already. So I got a Moltres right here. This is offensive Moltres with almost no investment in anything except for that. So we're going against a Yanmega right here. I think it's you use speed boost. If he is modest, I can actually outspeed him, but Ancient Power is a guaranteed OHKO versus me. But if I'm at +1 special defense, I can survive modest Life Orb. If I was max. If I was max, I could survive one. So it comes down to the 50-50 here. Is he going to go for... What if he's timid? If he is modest Life Orb, what speed is he at? 289. I outspeed him at +1 if he's modest. So if he's timid, 74 to 89%. That is, once again, shit. Shit. Roost is so obvious here because on the protect. He knows I want to click Roost. He knows I want to click Roost so badly. I also know that he's probably modest, so I probably outspeed him. I'm going to click Flamethrower. He does protect. So, hindsight should have clicked Roost. However, I'm not taking the risk right now, as I am just going to click Flamethrower again. Is he modest? Are you modest? Of course you're modest. You're going to... Why didn't I bring Zygarde to this match? I didn't even consider Zygarde. I didn't even consider bringing Zygarde here. Why? Things like MVP right now. Jeez. Probably would have been a lot better, but... As he double protects, so he went for the double protect. We're going to get the Flamethrower off, and we're going to... It looks like this is going to be a sweep, guys. Going to go into Volcarona here. I'm going to go for the Ancient Power against it. And Moltres... Oh, he's trying to... What are you trying to do? Run out my Ancient Powers or something? Going to fire a Flamethrower here. I guess he's trying to make me run out of Ancient Powers so he can try to Quiver Dance up, which is a very good play on his part. He can definitely try to do that. I do only have 3 Ancient Powers remaining, but it looks like this is going to be the game to hack. So I do apologize, Lars, but this is the game we play. He hacks you. Gonna go into Muhammad right here. And no move is gonna be able to take me out. So I'm just gonna Flamethrower again. I definitely outspeed this thing. He's gonna try to protect, but this is gonna be the game, guys. Moltres is gonna pick up 5 kills at the end to be just a savage. Moltres, oh my god, Moltres, you are just unstoppable. Do you have the Charty Berry? Do you have the Charty Berry? He does not, and that is a crit to rub it in the wound. GG, Larsy Poo. So we actually hacked Lars into that win. However, no, there is no however. That was just we got the boost at the crucial time that we needed the boost. So of course, I did go for it. And Ancient Powers, I will type it in now, /DT, Ancient Power. Ancient Power has a 10% chance to raise all my stats. So I went for 6 Ancient Powers that game. Most likely there's a chance one of them could have been, but I got it at the perfect time when I needed it the most. And I went for it. I went for 2 Ancient Powers in a row, so 1 in 10 chance each of those times I got it. It is lucky, I know, but that is the game we play. One of the 2 would have been fine. But not crit and boost. Yeah, I know, Lars. I know. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the game. So, if you did enjoy, I'd really appreciate if you did comment, like, rate, and subscribe. I'm S1W5 George, the coach of the San Francisco Arcaniners, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out.